Imagine you're alone at home. It's late at night, and suddenly there's a knock at the door. You open it, expecting to see a neighbor or maybe someone lost, but instead, standing in front of you are two children. But there's something wrong. Their eyes, completely black, staring at you with an intensity that freezes you to the bone. What do? Do you invite them in? The black-eyed children, a terrifying phenomenon that has been reported by people across the world. These children, no older than 12, appear unexpectedly at night, knocking on doors or tapping on windows, asking to be let in. They look like typical children wearing old-fashioned clothing, standing in the darkness except for one chilling detail. Their eyes are completely black. No whites, no irises, just voids of darkness, endless and empty. There's an eerie, unnatural quality to their presence. Something that's hard to explain but impossible to ignore. When you look into their eyes, you feel a deep sense of unease, like they're not quite human, and you're not entirely sure you should let them in. The first known reports of the black-eyed children came in the late 1990s, when a man named Brian Bethel shared his own disturbing encounter. According to Bethel, he was sitting in his car late at night in Abilene, Texas, when two children approached his vehicle. They were just standing there, staring at him with those horrifying black eyes, asking for a ride. But as Bethel looked at them, he felt something was wrong. The children seemed almost too eager, their behavior completely off. The more he looked at them, the more he felt an overwhelming sense of dread, like something wasn't right. He quickly drove off, leaving the children behind, but the memory of those eyes stayed with him. Since then, countless people have shared similar stories. Children appearing out of nowhere, knocking on doors in the middle of the night, asking to be let inside. They always come with that same unsettling gaze, dark, emotionless, almost as if they are not of this world. People who have encountered the black-eyed children describe them as emotionless and unnaturally quiet. They rarely speak unless they're asking to be let inside. Their clothing is often described as old-fashioned, as if they're from a time long past. Their pale skin and long dark hair only add to the unsettling nature of their presence. The most disturbing feature of all, however, are their eyes. Completely black, with no pupils or whites, they seem to absorb the light around them. Those who have stared into their eyes describe it as if they were looking into an endless void, cold, soulless, and absolutely unnatural. Some survivors of encounters with the black-eyed children claim to feel an overwhelming sense of dread and a deep compulsion to comply with their requests. It's as if these children can tap into your mind, forcing you to consider letting them in, even though every part of you knows it's wrong. The black-eyed children are always persistent. They don't take no for an answer. They continue to knock, and often their requests become more urgent. Sometimes they plead. They'll claim that they need to use your phone, that they're lost, or that they're in danger. They might even seem like they're just typical kids lost and in need of help. But there's a catch. They never leave. When you don't let them in, their attitude changes. They become more demanding. Their tone shifts from innocent to unsettlingly forceful. They won't leave your doorstep, no matter how much you try to ignore them. And there's something else, the feeling of unease that comes with them. It's not just their eyes or their behavior. It's like they bring a dark energy with them, a cold, oppressive atmosphere that wraps around you like a thick fog. The moment they show up, the world around you feels off, like something has shifted and there's no going back. But what makes the black-eyed children truly terrifying is the danger they bring. Many of those who've encountered them report strange occurrences after the encounter, bad luck, illness, or even a feeling of being constantly watched. Some claim that strange electrical malfunctions follow after their visit, as if the world around you is suddenly disconnected from reality. Others believe that those who encounter the black-eyed children are marked. Marked for what? Well, it's hard to say. But once you've seen those eyes, once you've let them into your mind, there's a feeling that you're never really safe. They may leave, but they will never truly be gone. Some claim that the black-eyed children are not children at all, but soulless entities, or perhaps even demons. They might be a type of shadow creature, an ancient force that uses the appearance of children to manipulate the fear of humans. Others suggest they might be aliens or spirits, taking on a form that's familiar and disarming, yet completely unsettling. What's most terrifying about the black-eyed children isn't just their appearance, it's the power they have over you. They need your permission to enter. That's the rule. You have to invite them in. This is where the danger lies. The moment you invite them into your home, you lose control. Some believe that inviting them in allows them to take control of your life, whether it's through physical harm or something far more sinister. Once they are allowed inside, you may not even be able to remember everything that happens after. No matter what they say, no matter how convincing they are, never invite them in. So what are the black-eyed children? Some say they are a type of supernatural creature, while others believe they may be the spirits of children who died under mysterious or tragic circumstances. There are even theories that they are interdimensional travelers or alien entities using the appearance of children to manipulate their victims. What's most unsettling is the lack of answers. We don't know where they come from or why they appear. We don't know if they're something we can explain or if they're a part of something far darker, something beyond our understanding. If you've had an encounter with the black-eyed children, you know that the experience doesn't end when they leave your doorstep. Their presence lingers, like a shadow that refuses to fade. You may start to notice strange occurrences, things out of place, feelings of dread when you're alone. You might even start hearing their knocking when there's no one there. You may never see them again, but they've already left their mark on you. And once they find you, you'll always remember the feeling of those dark, cold eyes staring back at you, waiting for you to make a choice. So the next time you hear a knock on your door in the middle of the night, or feel a presence watching you from the shadows, remember the black-eyed children. Because once they come, there's no turning back. They're already inside your mind.